Growing up, I'm one of 4 boys. We grew up on a dirt road and super active. We're all in sports growing up, and my older brother was the one that was the hardest on us, on all of us boys, where he used to force my younger brothers and I to go play different sports. And got to a point as we started getting a little older, it was a lose-lose because he would beat me up if I didn't play. But then if I played and beat him where it was close, he'd beat me up. And then if I played him and he beat me bad, he would just say how bad I am and make fun of me for the next couple days. But that was growing up at our house. My junior year in school at UCF, and I'd never been to an NFL game, and he bought tickets to the Jaguars versus the Browns in Jacksonville. So we went up there, and he took me there early, and I remember watching the kickers, punters, and everyone warming up and see how far they'd go back and kick. And I remember watching, the kickers at the time and saying to my brother, I'm like, man, I think I can kick farther than these guys. I didn't say better, but I can kick farther. And he says, yeah, that's why I brought you, and we got here early just because I wanted to show you you're good enough to do it. He's not one to typically compliment or say things like that. So when he brought me and said that to me, it meant a lot. Kind of, sent a spark, I guess, to say, you know what, I can do this, and let's give it a shot.
For the all-time mark from 64, Matt Prater's kick is good. History is made. There had been 4 made in history from 63, but this today is 64.
Coming out of college, I knew I had a strong leg and I had a chance to play, and went undrafted, and Detroit was one of the teams that offered me an undrafted free agent contract, and kind of knew going into it that I was not going to make the team, that I could get to kick with one of the best kickers to ever play the game in Jason Hansen. So I was just excited to be allowed to in the locker room and be allowed to practice and play. And it's funny, as a younger guy coming out of college, I knew who everybody was, everyone's story, and now as I've gotten older, I still know everybody, but I don't know everybody's story, and I'm not like starstruck like I was as a rookie. Like Roy Williams was one of them, Kevin Jones was another one, running back. So I remember quite a few of those guys. I think Dre Bly, Boss Bailey, tons of guys. Ernie Sims was a draft pick that year, first round pick. Kind of bounced around my first 2 years basically, and ended up in Denver for 8 years, and I've been here going on 5. Met a lot of different guys through the years, and I'm not starstruck anymore just because I'm seeing that there's regular guys. Like, I'm just a regular guy that kicks a ball. I don't think it's anything special, and some people expect me to be a lot more or a lot less than I am as a person. So it's just, people expect as athletes to be perfect, and we have our own issues. I have my own issues like anyone else, so that's, I'm no different than anybody else.
Grab your bags, it's time to go.
Prater's ready. Low snap. They get it off. Prater sent it on the way. It is up, and it is no good. There is a flag down, though, for too much time. I believe the Lions are going to get another shot at this.
It's going to be the greatest penalty ever against the Lions in Lions history.
It was a team win, and they set it up, so I have to do my part and come through. And I think the team would have wanted to kill me on the plane ride back, so it worked out for everybody.
Sam Martin looks in. Spot down. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is good! It is good! Matt Prater has set it home, and the Detroit Lions are celebrating in the middle of the field. They win it 22-21.
I feel like, as far as I go, I feel like I'm finally starting to hit the ball better and getting the rust off. And I want to thank the line and Mule and Sam, everybody, because without them I wouldn't be kicking good.
When Denver released me, I knew Mulebach and a couple other guys, so that was the main reason why I came back here. It's always good when you get to work with guys that you're friends with or you enjoy working with, and Mule and Sam are definitely two of those guys. Not only are they awesome at their job, Mule's been doing it 16 years, so you don't even need to say anything about how good he is at snapping, and Sam's done a great job holding. We've been together 5 years now, I think, and just, Mule's married. He's got 3 kids also. We've taken our kids and his kids to, like, Chuck E. Cheese and other things like that.
We should all do this. Put your hand up.
Go. Is this better? Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
sure. And
Tell us when.
3 and 2.
No, they're just awesome guys. We know each other's mannerisms. If something is a little bit off, we know how to work with each other. We just know each other so well, and it makes it fun, but also at the same time, we're putting up pretty good numbers, and we want to try keeping us together and keep making kicks. So my dad used to always say, growing up, I'll use different words, but he said I was one of the guys that could fall into a pile of crap and come out smelling like roses. But I've definitely had things throughout my life, and good and bad.
The Lions signed kicker Matt Prater yesterday. He was released by Denver last week after having some off-the-field issues. Prater spent part of the last month and a half in a 12-step program, but says he's ready to put that behind him.
The first thing I did when I got here was I talked about some of my past issues for probably close to an hour. And then once that was over with, we came out and kicked.
Like, if it weren't for my own actions, I'd probably still be kicking in Denver, No, it's just been good, being here in Detroit with structure and routines and everything else. And my wife, Katie, and like I always say, how she's like the strong one and the rock of the family. She keeps everyone together. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even be sitting in this chair giving this interview. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't met Katie. Not only she's the most amazing mom and amazing wife, but she kind of keeps me in check, and has, she's just, someone you can lean on at any time, any moment, that she's going to be there. And I'm very thankful and appreciative to my wife for helping me through some difficult times and just giving me a second chance to be the best person I could be. Thankfully, not only to my wife, but the Lions organization too. They've been, great from top to bottom. The Ford family's been awesome and helped me kind of turn my life around and get things going on track. With kids, any bit of, selfishness you have, if you have your routines or different things you like to do at the house or whatnot, throw those all out the window. You're going to be busy with your kids and changing diapers, and chasing them around and playing different things, building things.
Oh, wait, is that? It's good.
I can't be selfish. I got to do, what's right for my wife and my kids. But I wouldn't want any other way. When people hear my name, I hope that they don't really think about anything. Maybe just that as being a good kicker but a better person. I just kind of think I'm more than a football player. That I've had some success kicking the ball, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be successful as a husband and a father. It means more to me. I am Matt Prater.